My name is Damon Minor, and I'm the youth pastor here at Southside Baptist in Poteau. I just want to take a moment and tell you about our youth ministry here at Southside. We have 3 services through the week. Our Sunday morning services, which is Sunday school. And I'm really excited about Sunday school because we're going to be going through the book of John, seeing who Jesus is, looking at this account that John the Apostle wrote. Also, Sunday nights, we're looking at what it means to be a missional-minded Christian. Even now, as teenagers, we can reach out not only locally to our community in different areas, but also internationally, reaching out to the persecuted church, those who are in need and are suffering for the name of Jesus. Also, Wednesday night is really our big service for the week. We start at 6:20 with a small group time, where we split up the boys and the girls and we talk more on an individual, personal level about their walk with Christ. And then we also have a meal starting about 6:50, which is provided by our church members here at Southside. Around 7:10 is when our service starts. And this fall, on Wednesday nights, we're going through a series called The Cloud of Witnesses. And it's based on Hebrews chapter 12, verse 1. And that verse tells us, therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and run with endurance the race that is set before us. The author of Hebrews points us to the people that he mentions in chapter 11, what you might know as the Hall of Faith. And he tells us that we can look at their lives and the way that they lived, the way that they found Christ and lived a life that was radically for Him. We look at that verse and it tells us to lay aside every weight, those distractions, those things that hold us back from living the life that God has called us to. But not only distractions, of course we have those sins that we think we have off to the side, but really the truth is they cling close, like a t-shirt, like a coat, something that's heavy that clings to our chests. And what that means when we have those distractions, when we have those sins, is that we're not going to be able to run the race that God has called us to. And starting with that verse in Hebrews 12:1, we've been looking at those witnesses. We've been looking at Peter. We've been looking at John. We've been looking at James. And in studying the way that they lived their life, we can translate that to how we should live our lives. So if you're in 7th grade all the way up to 12th grade, we want to invite you to come join us on Wednesday nights, Sunday mornings, and Sunday nights in the upper room here at Southside.